Finding waterproof boots that actually keep water out and don't look terrible is harder than it sounds. I got tired of soggy socks, so I went out and bought 5 of the most popular waterproof boots for women available right now. I've been testing them in rain, mud, and slush to see which ones are actually worth your money. Here is what I found. Product number 1, Columbia Women's Newton Ridge Plus Waterproof Amped. First up is the Columbia Newton Ridge Plus. When I pulled these out of the box, I loved that classic mountaineering look with the leather and suede combination. They feel surprisingly lightweight for how rugged they look. Putting them on, the cushioning is immediate thanks to that Tech-Lite midsole they use. I took these on a pretty rocky trail just after it rained and the grip was fantastic. I never felt like I was going to slip on wet stones. The reinforced toe is also a nice touch. I tend to kick rocks and these held up fine. They are seam-sealed and my feet stayed totally dry splashing through shallow creeks. If you want a reliable, classic-looking hiker that works well for 3 seasons, this is a solid choice. Product number 2, Columbia Women's Ice Maiden II Snow Boots. Moving on to something made for serious cold, the Columbia Ice Maiden II. These definitely feel more like a dedicated snow boot. They are taller and you can feel that 200 G of insulation immediately. It's like wrapping your foot in a warm blanket. I wore these during a really nasty slush storm and the waterproof leather and textile combo worked perfectly. Not a single drop got inside. The traction on these is also impressive on slick, icy sidewalks. They aren't clunky though. They still have good cushioning, so walking the dog in freezing weather wasn't a chore. If you need something specifically designed to keep your toes warm and dry in deep winter conditions, these are the ones you want to grab. Product number 3, Alpine Swiss Sophia Women's Suede Chelsea Boots. Now for something totally different, the Alpine Swiss Sophia Boots. These are made in Italy and honestly you can tell the second you touch them. The genuine suede feels incredibly soft and luxurious. They have a cozy fleece lining inside that makes them feel great without socks, though I wore thin ones. I was worried the 2.5-inch block heel might be uncomfortable for long periods, but they are actually really stable and easy to walk in all day. I wore these out for dinner on a rainy night and they looked great while keeping my feet dry on wet pavement. The outsole has good anti-slip texture too. These aren't for hiking mountains, but if you want a chic, waterproof boot for city living or work that looks expensive, you'll love these. Product number 4, Sorel Women's Tivoli V Waterproof Boot. Then I tried the Sorel Tivoli V. These have a really fun, stylish look with that faux fur collar at the top. Like the Ice Maiden, these have 200 G insulation, so they are definitely warm enough for winter days. The microfleece lining feels great against your feet. What I really noticed when wearing these around town is the PU-coated mudguard around the bottom. It's amazing for stepping into those deep slush puddles at street corners without worry. My feet stayed totally dry inside thanks to their out-dry construction, although I did notice the laces themselves absorb water, so just be aware of that. If you want a warm, waterproof boot that focuses heavily on style for running winter errands, these are super cute. Product number 5, Columbia Women's Transverse Hike Waterproof Hiking Boots. Finally, I tested the Columbia Transverse Hike Boots. These feel the most like a traditional, rugged hiking boot out of the bunch, especially with the metal hardware for the lacing system. They feel very durable when you hold them in your hands. I really appreciated the Omnitech waterproofing on these because it's breathable. I went for a longer hike in damp conditions, and my feet didn't get overheated or clammy, which is a huge plus. The grip on loose dirt and gravel was excellent, feeling very stable on uneven ground. The cushioning is good, absorbing a lot of impact on harder trails. If you need a tough, no-nonsense hiker that lets your feet breathe while absolutely keeping water out, these are built to last. So those are my top picks for waterproof boots right now, depending on whether you need something specifically for snowy streets or muddy trails. To find out the current prices and see if they're running any sales on these models, make sure to check the links down in the description box below. Thanks for watching.